Well. Hello there. This is Fimbly Jim, and it's been a minute. I have been a little MIA lately, just a lot of life stuff. Sure been doing a lot. So this is kind of like a little update and a showcase. I wanted to show something that I have finally accomplished or acquired. Many of you probably do not know this, but I am a member of the 501st Legion, which is a charity organization that does Star Wars cosplay, but for like a good cause. So like we do charity, we do Make-A-Wish Foundation, Hands for Hope, that kind of stuff. And I have been a scout trooper for a few years. We'll put a picture. That's me. And today I wanted to show something kind of awesome. I am now a full kit Empire Strikes Back Vader. I know, big deal. I just wanted to show you the process of how it looks putting every little piece on, while I also just talk about myself and what I've been doing and what I want to do with the channel and stuff. So this is kind of like a hey, sorry I've been away, but here I am. In order for this to actually work, we have to use some editing magic to really quickly make me go from this to I transformed. First step complete. The next phase, very important. Vader is a gimpy man, and therefore the leather in all of its good sounding, good smelling glory. Look at this. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, that is phase one. Anyway, a little bit of interesting fact for you. This is the bag for the cape and the robe, and this thing is probably like 40 pounds, 30, 40 pounds. It's so heavy. Next thing is next. We're gonna do the boots. These are our boots. Very nice. Very, very pretty. Cool thing about this too, I naturally am 6'2", but with the power of these boots and Vader's helmet, I reach a staggering 6'6" or 6, something like that. So it allows me to achieve Vader-like height. Boots are on, and now we move on to his lovely jubbly shin guards, because Vader's all about making sure his shins are safe. But this is the shin guard, one of the two, and it sits, interestingly, exactly how you'd think it would sit, basically. So no surprise there. I thought this video is a little out of nowhere, and also not my usual content. I've been really putting myself under a lot of stress with my YouTube channel because I've been feeling like I'm not making either good enough content or any content for that matter. I feel like I've been a little hard on myself lately, that I haven't been like very inspired to make game videos or other stuff. I know it might sound silly, but my life is a little more multifaceted than just games. And so I don't know if I should change channels or if I should keep using this channel and just make it just Fimbly Jim, but doing what I feel like, which, to be honest with you, that sounds more like what I'd like to do. But I know a lot of you subscribed for very specific games or walkthroughs or whatever, and so I would understand if you guys unsubscribed, honestly. However, I feel like if I'm going to continue doing YouTube, I have to make sure that I remain true to my original intention. Make sure that I'm not, just doing stuff that people want to see, do stuff that I want to do at the same time. Because that's what really drove me to even make the channel in the first place and have fun doing it, was doing stuff that I wanted to do. which ended up resulting in better quality content. So I think I'm gonna stick to that. Codpiece goes over the codpiece. There's a clip right here to secure this part, but you don't end up seeing it once the robe's on. But this sits pretty low. This sits borderline on my butt. It's a little weird putting this on solo. I've done it before, but it is substantially easier with someone to help you. But this sits like on your hips, really. Next is the chest box, I believe. Now this is a little tricky part because you kind of have to guess. Now that looks about right in the video. We'll hope that's right in practice. There you go, box is on, and it has a very specific light sequence for Empire Strikes Back Vader. We will check. This is the collar. The inside looks like this. It's got all these little things for the breathing effects. It has a spot to connect if I want to use a glove. Let's make sure I did this right. That looks about right. Maybe it could be a little lower, but for the sake of showing, that looks about right. Okay, now for the robe. This is the goes on the exterior, or sorry, it's the interior robe, excuse me. And it has to sit a very specific way. It has to be a certain like distance. A big thing with the 501st is screen accuracy, and so Vader is like the poster boy. And so if it's not screen accurate, or if it's not like it's off a little bit, it's a no-go, no fly. It won't work. It has to be exactly to a T correct. Something roughly this. I haven't had a chance to troop in it yet, which is another thing. Just troops have been a little few and far between at the moment. We're approaching a part that I personally don't like. This part gets a little hairy and a little scary, but so far we have the belt, the box, the little fella down here, and then the next part is very difficult. It's basically, I'm kind of choking myself in the next bit here, so you'll have to bear with me, but we're gonna start putting on just a little balaclava. Bought it on Amazon. I'm fighting off what I have to do next. I really don't want to do it, but it's got to be done. So the order of operations for this is a little weird, but here is the helmet itself. The helmet, very beautiful, very awesome. This shit is all fiberglass, so it's very heavy. This thing feels like an actual helmet, but the inside of it has fans and other things, because it would be very hard to breathe in this if they didn't have fans. It would just be very suffocating. So I'm gonna get these things ready now so that I don't have to worry about it when I am gonna be very restricted here soon. There's a battery pack that I have to put in. There's fans that sit kind of funny, and so I just have to do that ahead of time so it doesn't freak me out. And then this is funny too. So this, my little iPod Shuffle Nano, forget what they're called, little guy. And on here there is just one thing. It is Vader breathing on loop. And it goes, we attach it into the chest box. It sits right here in this little spot right there. And we basically just pop this in like that. Plug this in here. Turn this on. Press play. And we roll this. I don't know how well you can hear that, but when it sits here, it does the breathing. And I don't have any like voice things, which I really want to get before I like really start getting heavy into trooping, because otherwise I'm just walking around and ignoring people, or like looking at people and then walking past them. But Vader is a big ticket fella when it comes to the 501st, so I'd like to be able to talk, but we'll get there. Or at least have voice stuff. Now this is the hard part. This is the cape. It is gigantic, very heavy, and for sure chokes you. Just the heaviness of the material, where the collar sits, it's brutal. And it sucks for the first, like, I don't know, few minutes of getting this on, because basically I can't lift my arms above my head when I have the collar on. So I need to put this on first, and then I need to put the helmet on first, and then I need to jimmy the collar under this. So the next part is gonna suck. It's very, very kind of stressful, and you probably won't be able to hear me very well. So if you can't hear me very well, I will edit my voice in, probably a little Vader-y sounding. So yeah, anyway, let's try to get this on in one go. Hey, helmet's on. And that is Vader.
This is my lightsaber that I don't really need at the moment. The cool thing about this is you can unscrew the blade here and then put this here on my hip, like so. See? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I very much appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. I know I've been away for a while, and I just want to say I'm glad to be back. Please drive and walk safe wherever you do go. Please be nice to yourself and kind to others. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.